Hi, thank you for clicking on the video, it's much appreciated. Today's video is going to be preparations for the front wall on the cabin that I've been building. Sussex, that's where the location is. I won't go into too much detail because, well, it's my little spot of, solitude. So yeah, today it's going to be about the front wall, digging out the sort of trench that the first log will sit in. I'm not an expert at bushcraft by any way, shape or form. Watched a few videos like everyone else, and I've just put my take on things. So yeah, that's what's going to be happening today. Gather some wood, front wall, dig out the trench. Now, I have got a couple of issues that I'm going to come across. One of the trees on the side of the cabin, which I'll show you shortly, it's not straight at all. So yeah, and also I've got quite a big root system where I built the camp. Didn't really think it was going to turn into a cabin, just a raised bed. Didn't really think about the roots. So there are a few roots that I'm going to have to work around somehow. But yeah, make a cup of tea, sit down, enjoy. That's the first log in. That's going to be the bottom log with the front wall. As you can see, goes long. Now, it's not going to be this long. I'm going to cut it down. The reason being, well, there's two reasons. One, I would like a door. Two, that root. I believe joins up with this root and obviously goes all the way that way. So that's one of my challenges I'm going to face. But now I know that fits in there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that out and I'm going to dig a trench for that to sit into. Just give it a little bit more of a foundation, a stability. The logs that go on top, they will, like this wall here, they add the pressure, they push down on the bottom log, they hold it in place. So yeah, I'm just hoping to replicate that. It's going to be fun when I have to put the door in, but yeah, we will see. Obviously with the front wall, I need to dig a trench. I haven't got any shovel or anything like that with me. I've got my axe, but I'm not going to use that around here because there's quite a lot of chalk. And yeah, just ruins my axe. So, I'm going to make some sort of makeshift sort of shovel, I suppose. All I can do is a piece of wood. So I'm going to take one side of it off, leave it pointed, and then use that to sort of dig in and dig the trench. That's the idea anyway. So we go on. What I'm going to do is take one side of it off. Take a bit more off here, so it's more like a scoop. That's the idea. Let's go and see if it works. Seems to be working well. Trying to keep a straight line as best I can. That's why I'm leaving the log, moving it as I go. Another good thing about dead standing wood, obviously you can cut it down and use it for fire. But in this instance, got a tree here that's dead standing, but it's still got a bit of life in it. So what I do is I put any wood that I'm cutting through here, it pinches it, holds it nice and tight for me. Now I can cut the wood to size. Just another gift that nature gives us. Right on your doorstep, just got to know where to look. Perfect cutting station. This piece here that I've just been working on, it's going to be the front post. It's going to support the front wall. So what I've done is I've just taken the end off of it. I will take some more off it. It needs to be a little bit pointier for my liking. But yeah, this post here will support that first front wall beam. I need to go and find another one exactly the same, and then the fun begins because I've got to dig a hole so I can bury these posts in and give it that structural integrity. Those posts that I've just prepared, one's going to go here, one's going to go here. And you can probably tell the rest of the logs will line up, and we'll lash it together as we go, same as we did with the other wall. So let's see if I'm going to be able to dig up this ground or whether it's going to be rock hard. I can see already there's like chunks of rock. It's going to be a difficult one, I reckon, this one. Let's see how we get on. So I found the easiest way to do it is to put it in, sort of push down, put it back on itself. It just breaks up all the roots, all the little rocks. It's a slow process, but it's getting the job done. I have to make this shovel a little bit more productive. It's going to take a while getting through all these roots. This is only one hole. Got to do this one, and then I've got to do one the other side as well. So it's going to be a challenge. I'll bring you back when I've made some sort of progress. Instead of digging two holes, I've decided to dig one big hole. That seems to have worked perfectly. I've got the first post in. It's not secured in there. I just basically put it in place just to see how it looks, see how it stands. So yeah, it's coming along nicely. Obviously I'll get the other post in there, and then once it's in, it'll be tied up there. And then I'll be able to start filling in the front wall with the logs on top, lashing each one as I go, same as I've done with that wall. That's the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching. It's been fun to make the video. It's been fun to dig out that root system, and finally being able to see the cabin taking shape and what it's going to look like when it's finished. I've had my eye on a stove. It's also a stove with an oven attached. It doubles up as an oven and a stove. I think that'd be quite a nice touch to the cabin. I want to get it all done by winter. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.